Hi friends! This week we're enjoying the autumn weather here in Yosemite National Park, and we're on the lookout for the colorful fall foliage. Come join me. All the clips you'll see in this week's video were captured last year in fall of 2022 here in Yosemite, and I'm hoping this video will help inspire you if you're planning a fall 2023 Yosemite visit. I spend a good amount of time every September and October in search of the famous Eastern Sierra fall colors, and Yosemite is one of my favorite places to explore year-round, so of course I spend as much of my time here as I can. Now, the leaves tend to turn here in the valley later than they do east of the park, so this is often my last stop every year on my California Fall Colors tour. Although it's perhaps not as well known for its fall colors as the nearby Eastern Sierra, Yosemite is certainly no stranger to the annual leaf-changing tradition. This time of year, you can encounter a variety of trees showing off here. The quaking aspen turn vibrant golds and crimsons at higher altitudes, and the big leaf maple, black oaks, and cottonwoods shower Yosemite Valley with brilliant yellows along with bright reds and burgundies of the dogwood trees. As you drive into Yosemite Valley, you are immediately whisked along Southside Drive through a dense woodland of pine, oak, and big leaf maple that frame this winding road beautifully. Now, the drive is magical year-round, but driving during fall, the vibrant colors shine here, and I've been known to circle this one-way loop drive more than once. The Yosemite Valley Chapel was built in 1879, and it's a spectacular sight any time of year, surrounded by the towering granite. But in fall, it's extra special with the leaves turning. If you've followed my Yosemite adventures over the years, you know Valley View, otherwise known as Gates of the Valley, is a personal favorite spot of mine. It's beautiful any time of year, but when you see the fall foliage against the Merced, it's great to visit in autumn. The Ahwahnee was commissioned in the 1920s in hopes of drawing affluent visitors to Yosemite, and I'd say it worked rather well. Past guests range from Hollywood elite to Queen Elizabeth II and numerous presidents, including John F. Kennedy, Ronald Reagan, and Barack Obama. In 1987, the Ahwahnee was declared a National Historic Landmark, and it's hard to beat strolling the grounds here with the fall foliage. Sentinel Bridge is known for providing breathtaking views of Half Dome reflecting off the Merced River, but when the cottonwood and dogwood trees along the shore turn yellow, the water can look almost lined with gold here. People sometimes get the Yosemite Valley Swinging Bridge confused with Wawona Swinging Bridge, which still does swing. Now, the Valley Bridge is located along Southside Drive, and it did swing at one point, but after extensive flooding damage, it was replaced with a fixed bridge in the 1960s, but this is still a fun place to visit and a great place to see the fall colors. You can often find a fair amount of fall foliage framing both Sentinel and Cook's Meadows. Here you can stroll along the boardwalk and enjoy Yosemite Falls and El Cap towering above the golden hues. Not only is El Capitan Meadow the place to watch the climbers on the giant granite wall, it's also not a bad spot to enjoy the fall foliage. Just past El Cap Meadow is one of my favorite pullouts to view Bridal Veil Fall and the autumn colors before continuing on our Yosemite Fall adventures. The autumn colors sing along the valley loop. The view behind me is a wonderful spot to see El Cap framed above the meandering Merced River below. You can access this spot from a small turnoff along Southside Drive, but it can also be enjoyed during a stroll along the Valley Loop Trail, which is a wonderful day hike that weaves through the woodlands and the meadows of the valley floor for just over 11 miles. Something I love about Yosemite Valley in the fall is the water levels are generally lower, which means you can actually explore the Merced more. If you're searching for some fall colors in the valley without the crowds, this area along the Merced is perfect. Looking upstream, you've got great views of Three Brothers, and to the left, the profile of El Cap reflects beautiful in the water. The Pohono Bridge was built in 1928, and this historic bridge has maple and dogwood sprinkled alongside, providing a golden yellow contrast with the emerald Merced River flowing under the bridge as fall moves through the valley. The Yosemite Conservation Heritage Center is a National Historic Landmark, and it's a wonderful place to see the fall foliage. It's been a joy to share some of my favorite fall spots here in Yosemite Valley with you. And while El Capitan's Horsetail Falls is most well known for its February Firefall phenomenon, fall can also be a great time to see the vibrant hues light up the side of the incredible granite here. It looks like we're getting some soft yellows, maybe a little pink and orange. Not a true firefall or even a fire wall, but a beautiful evening here in Yosemite. Year-round, watching the clouds encircle El Capitan and enjoying the meandering Merced River is a joy. And I can't end any Yosemite Valley overview without mentioning Tunnel View. Now, Tunnel View might not be known as the most incredible fall spot, but from the gorgeous night skies you'll see and the sunrises in the morning, any time of year, including fall, I would always recommend Tunnel View as a place to stop in Yosemite Valley. I really wanted this video to focus on the fall colors in Yosemite Valley, but before I close out, I have to mention, if you head to the east side of the park along Tioga Road, there are some incredible areas of fall foliage that are perfect to add to any Eastern Sierra autumn adventure. Tioga Pass heading into Yosemite always has some beautiful fall colors. Thank you so much for joining me this week in Yosemite to see the fall colors. And for more information, see my full blog post at flyingdawnmarie.com, where I also have an entire Yosemite section with over 24 dedicated Yosemite posts and a Yosemite travel guide. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And until next week, I hope you find adventure and encouragement wherever you go. Bye.